love John Ratcliffe. I really do. I mean, he is just fantastic. The Office of DNI. Remember the acting ODNI was Rick Grinnell. And he was declassifying all of this really important information that proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that the Obama administration, at the very top, Obama, Biden, and the rest, Sally Yates, they all were involved with Comey's instructions on how to get Trump, on how we were going to set him up for an impeachment so that we could remove him of power. Meanwhile, we're going to hamstring all of his helpers, all of the transition team, and we're going to accuse every single one of them and smear the biggest ones like Flynn and others. And we're going to name some people that have nothing to do with it and go after them too, like Papadopoulos, and Carter Page. So here we go. This is from the DNI. This is from John Ratcliffe. It's today. This is an announcement of declassifications. So this is the left hand telling the right hand publicly what they just did so that we all can see publicly what's happening. This is to the chairman, Senator Lindsey Graham, chairman of the Committee on the Judiciary in the Senate. It says, Chairman Graham, in response to your request for intelligence community information related to the FBI's investigation Crossfire Hurricane, I have declassified the following. So this is saying, hey, Lindsey, you said you were going to request this stuff. Here it is. In late July 2016, before the election, U.S. intelligence agencies obtained insight into Russian intelligence analysis alleging the U.S. presidential candidate Hillary Clinton had approved a campaign plan to stir up a scandal against the candidate Donald Trump by tying him to Putin and the Russians' hacking of the DNC. But you know that the DNC wasn't hacked. The IC does not know the accuracy of this allegation or the extent to which the Russian intelligence analysis may reflect exaggeration or fabrication. So, they're saying, hey, we know that they wanted to set Trump up for the hacking and for the collusion and the cheating, but we don't know that even happened. We know that they tried to set him up. We still don't have any evidence. There's no accuracy of the allegation or the extent of which the Russian intelligence analysis may reflect exaggeration or fabrication. So they're also saying it's possible the Russians are exaggerating Hillary's input. This says then the second bullet point. According to his handwritten notes, former CIA Director John O. Brennan, subsequently briefed President Obama and other senior national security officials. So it's not just Obama that knew. Everyone knew on this intelligence, including, he had already told Obama, hey, Hillary's going to tie Trump to Russia. Quote, the alleged approval by Hillary Clinton on July 26, 2016, of the proposal from one of her foreign policy advisors to vilify Donald Trump by stirring up a scandal claiming interference by Russian security services. So take what you're actually doing, Hillary, and then just accuse the other side of doing it so that if they go, no, that's you, they look childish. We know the play, but the playbook doesn't work if we've seen you commit the crime and then you go, they are the Russian, oh, look at Russia, oh, Donald Trump. We know that you set this up. It's laughable. The Clintons are criminals. Don't forget that. So they think that we're going to buy into their criminal conspiracy, but it's on paper. It's in public. We can see it. It's on the video from the last 5 years. If you just watch the election coverage, you can see, oh, they're spinning this in such a weird way. It goes from 1 minute of rumors about Russian interference in the election to now Trump must have been working with them. Where did they get that? Hillary. So third point then, this says on the 7th of September 2016, after Hillary has confirmed the proposal from one of her foreign policy agents to say, hey, as an advisor, I recommend we go after Donald Trump. And she's like, I agree. Her email says we need to go after the Trump Swift boat plan. That's what they wanted. They wanted to jam Trump in to stop any of their better players from the Republican Party, and then she was going to steamroll him. That's what she wanted. She wanted a fake adversary that the media would support, prop him up, and then destroy him. That's what they wanted. Oops. This is on the 7th of... I'm not having a stroke. I'm not Ron Paul. Sorry, Ronnie. The 7th of September 2016, U.S. intelligence officials forwarded an investigative referral, to FBI Director Jim Comey and the Deputy Assistant Director of Counterintelligence, Peter Strzok. Oh, that's a new title for him. I thought he was just a dipshit FBI agent. Turns out he's Deputy Assistant Director of Counterintelligence, Peter Strzok. Regarding, quote, U.S. presidential candidate Hillary Clinton's approval of a plan concerning the U.S. presidential candidate Donald Trump and Russian hackers hampering the U.S. elections as a means of distracting the public from her use of a private email server. Gulp. So wait, they were setting up an investigation of the candidate, calling him a Russian, saying that he was working with hackers, saying that he was interfering with the election, all to dissuade from her email server issues. Hello? As referenced on in his September 24th, 2020 letter to your committee, Attorney General Barr had advised that the disclosure of this information will not interfere with any Department of Justice investigations. Additionally, declassifications and public disclosure of related intelligence remains under consideration. However, the IC welcomes, that's the intelligence community, welcomes the opportunity to provide a classified briefing with further detail at your convenience. So, this is publicly John Ratcliffe telling Lindsey Graham, you clearly still don't know what's going on. You're the chairman for the Committee on Judiciary. Not Intelligence, but the Judiciary Committee. Jesus, I'm having a hard time talking. Lindsey Graham is the chairman of the Judiciary Committee. Do you think that he should be well aware of what's going on here? He is. Why is he hiding it? Burisma. That's why. He's connected there. He was in Ukraine taking pictures with all these people. Big group photos as they all took a cut of the corruption pie. He thought, hey, these Republicans, these Democrats, we all got to work together. So he's just he's in Ukraine working with Biden, working with Burisma, taking a piece of the corruption pie. This is John Ratcliffe saying, hey, Lindsey, you know what's going on. Why don't you say it out in public? Why don't you say what's publicly happening here, Lindsey? We have a letter that says it. Like the video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications on, and then do everything else that you can do to keep America afloat.